We've been doing that the warm-up for years.
Hey, Mr. Sommers.
It's never worked in either. Yeah?
Just a bit of bad news about my dad. He went to the doctor the other day.
Oh, I'm sorry about
and
that.
he said to the doctor, I keep hearing this song, The Green, Green Grass of Home.
Yes.
And Delilah.
Yes.
And the doctor said, oh, you got Tom Jones syndrome. It's not unusual.
Ladies and gentlemen, in our LA studios, we would like to think of him as an honorary cast member of this program because he has been such a supporter of this show, Tom Jones.
All right.
Yeah, baby. Great to see you, Tom. I see that you've recovered from our big night that we had, I think it was last April, but I'm still recovering from it.
Yeah, well, just about, Daryl, you know.
Yes, it was a magic night. I happened to be in Las Vegas.
It was great.
And I opened the curtain of the hotel room, and there at the MGM ground was now appearing Tom Jones. And Tom rang up and said, look, come over, we'll just have a little supper. And I think I left about 8:30 in the morning at that little restaurant. We sang every song ever written with that wonderful actor, Paul Sorvino. Have you seen Paul again?
Yeah, I've seen him, a couple of times. He comes in, you know. So it was a great night, though. It was a very special night that night.
It was, and I'm very pleased to say that we have shared some wonderful moments over the years. While I've got you, I don't know whether you have returned vision on this, but we thought we'll just run a bit of a package of just some of the little bits that we've been able to do over the years.
It's not unusual, it happens every day. No matter what you say. Don't call me, I'll call you. Yeah!
Daryl!
Oh, hello. Who said that? Whoa! How are you? Oh, no. Plucker. I'm trying to think what year it was, but it must have been 93, and we were driving down in that open Mustang down. I think you've told the story against yourself, too, to people.
Yeah.
We're driving down, and those people on the side of just at the traffic lights just looked across.
That's right. I remember, because there were some Australians there, and they said, oh, look, there's Daryl Sommers there.
Yes.
In the back of the limousine.
Yeah.
In the back of the open car.
I had to say, stick with me, Tom, you get your name in the paper. But, Tom, it's been remarkable, your success over so many years. I mean, when I was in the old band days and playing away and singing, I would always try and sing It's Not Unusual or Green, Green Grass of Home. So many other people have recorded and performed your music, but no one does it as good as you do. And you're still pumping away, and I want to tell you that your album peaked at number 3 in Australia. That's Reload, the album. It's now, I think it's number 11 now, but it's certainly peaked at number 3.
Well, it's done well.
It's reached number 1 in the UK. That must have been really a thrill for you.
Yes, it was. But you know, when I come to Australia, I think we're coming there in May.
Yes.
And now you're not going to, you're not going to be on anymore. So, what TV shows do you do you think I should do?
Oh, I don't know. Look, I'll set up a marquee in the backyard. Come round and we'll have a jam.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, Tom, you know, was it the 60s? I'm not sure how many years your show ran, the Tom Jones show. Was it called the Tom Jones show? Because you had everyone on there and you sang, you know, through the show with a live band, and it was wonderful. Do you remember what you felt when that show sort of finally ran its course?
Well, to me, it did what it was meant to do. You know, it got me across to a wide variety of people, and I think television is like that. You know, if you can get a hit show on television, then you get across to a lot of people. So I was pleased to have had the time on television that I had. It was only 3 years. It was from '69 until '71.
Okay.
But I think we did some great shows, and I was very, very pleased with that. And I mean, you've 20 odd years you've been on the TV. So I think that you know, when you've been on television and you realise that you get across to more people than you can in any other media, then it's very gratifying.
Yeah, yeah. Tell us some of the people that you worked with. I know when we were driving down in that open Mustang that time down the main stretch of Vegas, it was so wonderful to just be sitting with you, and you said, well, you know, Barbara opened that one, and then I went in there, and then Elvis opened that one, and then I opened that one there, and thing, and you're pointing to casinos, and it was just like such a mind-blowing buzz. Some of the people that you actually worked with.
Well, I mean, I knew Elvis Presley very well. I knew Frank Sinatra very well, Sammy Davis, you know, all the greats of that time. The people that came on the show was anybody that was around that was recording at that time, like Janis Joplin, you know, Wilson Pickett. You know, there was a lot of Jerry Lee Lewis, Little Richard. I tried to get as many rock and roll and rhythm and blues singers that I could on the show. because ABC was the network that was putting the show on, and they were trying to get more middle of the road people on there. But I was always pushing for you know, edgy rock people. So anybody that was around in those days, 69 and up until 71, did my show, which I was very pleased about.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you were out here, and one magic moment on this show that I won't forget and no one else will, was when you sang with John Farnham on the show, and it was one of...
My Yiddish Mama.
Yes, it was on such an early, very early album, but John Farnham, who's a great fan of yours, and in fact, indeed, is going to be on the show later on. He's in the middle of the air at the moment. He's flying down from Sydney. He will be on the show later, but we thought we should end our chat with that piece, because so many people request it. They love to see it again, because it was really a spur of the moment thing. I knew that you would remember it, and John had sung it once in '82, and I'm trying to think which year it was. Was it 1990? It was 1990, I think it was. But I really just threw it at you on the night, and you both responded in true pro fashion and said, yeah, we'll do it. And it was a marvellous piece, and we're going to go out with that now. But Tom, thank you. Congratulations on your OBE earlier this year.
Well, thank you very much.
And we as yet don't know about you know, things in the future, other television shows, but I'll look forward to catching up with you on a personal level when you get down here next May.
Definitely. Look forward to seeing you, Daryl. All the best.
Thank you, Tom. Tom Jones. Here is that magic moment now from 1990 when Tom and John just blew the studio away.
My Yiddish mama, I miss her more than ever now. My Yiddish mama, I long to kiss her wrinkled brow. And I know that I owe everything that I am today to that dear little lady, so old and so gray. I can't go on, you finish it, Tom. To that wonderful Yiddish mama. Mama, 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 mama. Oh, my